Hello everyone, and welcome back to Vanilla Sunday. So, last time we made it through to the Nether. Got ourselves a brewing stand. That was super nice and awesome and all that fun stuff. But now we need some potions. And one of the nice things about this water fountain that I made that I just realized at the end of the last episode, I don't remember if I mentioned it on camera, but it did occur to me last episode, is that I have a hard time remembering where I put everything. I thought I had some glass on hand. I guess I don't. So we're just gonna do this right here. Cook up a stack. So this will give me a method to refill water bottles. It's an infinite source block in the middle, so I should just be able to use this anytime I need some more water bottles. So that's super awesome. So plans for today. That is unfortunate. The fact that my portal keeps popping up somewhere else than where it is. I don't understand. That's been a bug for a long time. I assumed it would have been fixed by this version, but doesn't happen to me in modded Let's Plays, so it's like the bug was in 1.6 and then 1.7 fixed it, and then 1.8 broke it again. Hopefully 1.9 will fix it. Speaking of 1.9, they announced it at Minecon. It's still not up yet, as far as I noticed. This profile is set to use latest version, so if it was on, I'd be using it. So obviously it's not. They showed off some interesting features. I haven't looked through all of the stuff yet. I've mostly been keeping in the loop about it through Doc M77 from the Minecraft crew. He was doing some pretty regular video coverage of the stuff. Yeah. So today's plan is we're probably gonna want to get potions up and running pretty, you know, immediately. And the first potions we're probably gonna want to get are either regen or health, because, well, I die a lot. I should probably have a counter, now that I think about it. I think I mentioned that before. There's a game rule to install a death counter. I could make it so that it shows up in the tab menu, which isn't opening for right now. I don't know why. Am I hitting caps lock? I was hitting caps lock. Tab isn't doing anything either, so I don't know. Maybe it doesn't show up unless you have something to list, like other players or lives. So, I don't know. Either way, it's not there right now. So, maybe I'll think about that for the next episode. I've also been thinking more about getting some shaders in here, and I think that's definitely something I'm interested in. So, yeah. How many arrows do I have? I have 5 arrows. We probably want to get some chickens up and going, huh? Tons of seeds to spare. Yeah, let's go on the search for some chickens. Or at the very least, chicken eggs. Because eggs are easier to move than chickens. Ugh, so much easier. We've got 3 eggs. Could get very lucky. I probably want to build a pen first. How much birch do I have? Any leftover fences in here? They would be over in the construction chest, actually. Oh, okay, we've got some birch here. No fences here, so let's take this. I'm interested to see. I saw him post the Doc post that there would be more. Oh, how do I make fences? I think I remember. Let's go like so 16. Let's try this. I can't believe I play vanilla so little that I don't remember the vanilla crafting recipe for fences. Apparently I do. Never mind. Completely ignore that previous statement. I know exactly what I'm doing all the time, everywhere. That was a lie. For anyone not familiar with the concept. You know what? I could just make a drop pen down here. If animals still have trouble getting stuck on fences, which it looks like they do, I actually think I'd prefer that. So let's put this away. That was proof of concept that I do, in fact, remember how to make fences. I should have ladders somewhere. I think I'm still kind of like confused about what I do and don't have after the incident where I accidentally loaded this world with TFC. Yeah, that was fun. Alright, so I don't have any ladders anywhere. So here we go, ladders. Ladders are always good to have on you. I do have a shovel. So we're going to want to get potions, and then once we get potions, the next thing we're probably going to want to do is either think about hitting up the end, or hitting up, or thinking about killing a wither. Now, since they've just announced new material for the end, including generation, it looked like. I'm not sure exactly, but from what I unfortunately didn't actually get the time to watch the video, but I saw the screen cap and it looked like there were building blocks in the nether. I don't know if they're made from stuff you get in the nether or if it's stuff that's generated in the nether. If it's the latter, then it's definitely something I would want to wait. I keep saying the nether, don't I? It's the end. It's definitely something I would want to wait for before loading up this world's end. So that's a thing. So we'll probably put off the end until 1.9 comes out, just to be safe. There were no chickens in there. So I do want these after all. While we wait for the bottles to smelt. Chickens. I think I remember chickens up north of here. Is this north? Facing east. No, that's east. Okay. I think I remember chickens to the east. So yeah, we'll probably put the end off until 1.9 comes out. Which means we'll probably make a wither attempt sooner than that. Unfortunately, withers require a bit better gear than the Ender Dragon does. So, yeah. We'll probably have to worry about that. And with the constant problem I'm having getting my drop trap to work, if anyone knows why it's not working, please let me know. Like, really? I've just been looking at that thing with a blank stare every so often when I'm not recording. When I'm waiting for something to save or files to convert. I'm just standing there like, why don't you work? You work in every other Let's Play I have. Well, the only other one that has one is Agrarian Skies, to be fair. And that one works flawlessly. I mean, it works so well. It's insane. That thing is stuffed full of mobs. It is at the spawn limit all the time. Takes me like a full minute to clear it out, just hitting stuff. Hitting stuff at 1 heart, by the way, as they fall to... Well, some stuff has more than that because they're different mobs. Like angry zombies have more health. Okay, so I was wrong about chickens over here. Maybe it was to the north? I don't know. Is this north? No, that's south. So apparently I'm the kind of person you don't want to get lost in the woods with. Well, I could have just looked up at the sun, and I would have known. To be fair. Let's give me some credit. I have to say, I still really like this house. I know it's a bit one-dimensional, or... because it's flat on most of the walls, it doesn't really have much, depth to it is what I think I'm trying to say. I used to watch a lot of building with BOO, and there was this series he was doing, kind of like tutorial-ish for a while, on how to build stuff, and he had this server with somebody else. There was also that where he was building individual houses on like a strip. I haven't seen that in a long time, man. Anyway. So, I'm not the most, like, artsy builder, but I am proud of the ones I make. So other stuff. This week was a bit weird for recording, so I had one video go up, like, super late this week. I think it was Magicite? I think it went out like 4 hours after it was supposed to or something. I don't recall exactly. And then it was just hectic. That's all. It didn't really need to be. I made some bad scheduling choices this week, which is fine. Now I know. And what else? Man, I do not remember where I saw those chickens. And it's almost nighttime. At this point, I'm just gonna have to scout out for the chickens and then head home. It almost makes you miss when the zombies dropped feathers, huh? That was a long time ago. So other news. So yeah, scheduling this week was weird. I apologize for that. Most videos, I'm pretty sure all but one really, were live by their scheduled time slot, so that's not too bad. But it did leave me in a bit of an awkward state when recording, so if that came through while you guys were watching, then sorry about that. Yeah. So 3 new series went up. Not this week, but a while ago. They were Dark Souls, Knights of the Old Republic, and Skyrim. And I was thinking about the Skyrim thing after I had released the first 2 episodes, episode 0 and episode 1. I started thinking, based on the series by Vex I was watching, that it might be fun to do a roleplay season in Skyrim. That would be a lot more fun. Since I know a bit about the lore and stuff like that, I thought I would be able to do a light roleplay kind of deal with it and have some fun with that. But at the same time, if I did, I would want to pick a more interesting race to be than the default Nords, because that would be more fun. So I was thinking I could either do both at the same time. I could continue the regular series and then do the roleplay series on top of that. But then I would have 2 series pretty much in the same stage of the game. I thought that might be weird. I could try as best as I can to not tackle the same quest lines at the same time and then see how that goes. So that would be an option. Another option I had was to cancel the current series and just restart with a roleplay series. But I mean, I wasn't kind of a fan of that. I mean, I just got it started, which I guess would technically be the best time to do that. Especially since I don't have a large viewership by any stretch of the imagination. So that is definitely an option that I might consider. And then I had a third option I thought of just recently, which is I could live stream one and then let's play the other. And I was thinking since I would want to be in character during the roleplay one, I would probably move the roleplay one to the YouTube thing and then continue the current one on live streams. That way, it would give me a platform. I would play the current Let's Play format, the hunting, all that stuff, the walking and stuff. That would all be on a stream, which would give me a lot of time to interface with anybody in the chat, all that fun stuff. So yeah, I was thinking that would be a great option. Here's a chicken, finally. We technically only need one, although it goes a lot faster with two. Come on, little guy. So that was the thing I was thinking about. I haven't quite decided yet. Live streaming is a bit of a problem for me right now. So that's probably not going to happen anytime soon, if it does happen. I definitely do want to finish the push to 30 as quickly as I can. I might just start recording that as opposed to making it stream exclusive. Which, I mean, the way I play League does lend itself to that very well. I'm not with a group of people that I play with regularly, so it's not like I'd be cutting the recording in the middle of a conversation. Or I wouldn't have to do any like weird editing to make sure it doesn't like I don't ruin some consistency or anything. I'm literally playing game to game, lobby to lobby, new people every time. So a full like 3 game in a row stream has no advantages really, other than the fact that I can get it all done in one go. But I can do that with recording. I can do a bulk recording session, just treat every match like it's its own episode. And that would be good. So I'll probably consider doing that. I might still stream it occasionally, but I think I'll try to get the majority done through recordings, if at all possible. And then what else? We have other news. I'm quickly approaching my 100th video on my channel. If I remember correctly, this video was going to be 97th. And then Multiplayer Monday should be 98th. And then I think I'll do a special thing as part of Tuesday Extra, which will go up after the 99th, which will be Agrarian Skies. Yeah, and then I'll probably do either a bonus episode of Vanilla Sunday, because that's kind of like my talking series, and that's probably something I'm going to want to be talking about. Or I'll do something different. It'll all depend on what the atmosphere is like next week. It's kind of up in the air right now what next week is going to look like. So it's kind of up in the air what next week is going to be like. Did I just say the same sentence twice to make 2 different sentences? I think I did. I hope you understood what I mean. Alright, so. Boop, boop, boop. Water bottles. Perfect. I just remembered I still haven't planted the nether wart, have I? Or, yes I did. Okay, yeah, we've got nether wart growing. Perfect. So, I guess we're gonna get started with potions then. Boop. Boop. Now, one of the reasons I was really excited to be able to make this drop trap was so that we would get witches. And that way I could get redstone and glowstone in unlimited quantities. Which is nice because redstone and glowstone are used to make extended and higher grade versions of potions. And just normally those aren't unlimited resources. Granted, they're not used for very much, so using them for potions I wouldn't consider to be a waste of the resource. But at the same time, it's like, eventually I'm gonna run out of, and maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just a hoarder like that. I want to make sure that if I use something, it's unlimited in its resourceness. The only exception being cobblestone, because let's be honest, cobblestone may not be unlimited, but it's pretty readily available. So we have awkward potions. The mouse scroll wheel doesn't work. Keep forgetting that. And let's try a melon, shall we? Now, how do you make a glistering melon? Is it the old way? Is it the modded way? I don't remember. Okay, so it's the old way. The old way is not the right way. So there we go, glistening melon. And theoretically I pop that in there, and we get some health pots. Very nice. So there we go. I guess we're already at time. Man, that did not feel like a long time. Today was definitely very heavy on the talkie. Mostly about Minecraft 1.9, and then some stuff about the channel, and all that fun stuff. We got some chickens, so I guess it wasn't a total wash. I wonder where that expression comes from. Because the first thing that popped into my mind was Wash from Firefly. So there we go, we got some health pots. Potions of instant health. So that's nice. 1, 2. So I'm gonna breed these chickens, we're gonna call it an episode, and yeah. I'll figure out what I'm gonna do for the 100th video. I don't think I just want it to be an episode of Dark Souls. Not that I don't enjoy Dark Souls, it's just that I'd prefer the episode to be uplifting. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll figure that out over the weekend, and then you'll know come, what, 5 o'clock on Tuesday? I'll probably move whatever is... I'll probably move Growing Skies to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I'll put the 100th video up at 5, and then Dark Souls at its usual 7 p.m. Oh, actually, that's something I probably want to talk about. Okay, so this one's going to run a little long, and I'll talk about this. So I put up a schedule. It's in the About section of my channel, and you'd probably notice that some videos are going up at different times than they used to, assuming, I don't know, you've paid attention to such things. So I used to go based on 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But recently I was thinking, well, that's really just appropriate for the East Coast. On the West Coast, that would be noon, right? And that's no good. Noon, the middle of the day, who's... Like, people are at work, people are at school, although now it's summer, so people aren't at school, but you get the point. So then I decided, you know what? A good time would be 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. That would go up at 2 p.m. on the West Coast. And then it would be 4 Central Time and all that. So that would be cool. That would be good. And then 7 p.m. for the more mature rated stuff like Skyrim and Dark Souls. And yeah. So that's the time for that stuff. I'm just walking around aimlessly while I talk. I apologize. Still learning the talking and doing at the same thing. At the same time thing. Apparently I'm tripping over my tongue. So yeah, so that's why the schedule is the way it is, because I'm on the East Coast, so all of the schedule is written in East Coast times. It does say EST on there if you don't watch this and you have no idea what I'm talking about. It is there. So that's good. What else? No, that's it. So schedule is in the About Me section. The days are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I have releases every day of the week. And yeah. Alright, so with that out of the way, this is the actual end of the episode now. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff. Going out with the sunset. And yeah. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.